Hi everyone, this is a review of Sassy Kandle Co.'s Winter 2017 wax melts. If you've seen my reviews before, you'll know that Sassy Kandle Co. is one of my favorite wax vendors. Oh my god, her scents are fantastic and the throw is great. It's not the same company as Sassy Girl Aroma. That's a totally different company. I've never tried Sassy Girl Aroma. So this is Sassy Kandle Co. Her scents are unique. The throw is very good in general. Sassy Kandle Co. is a candle and wax melt vendor based in Windsor, Colorado. The website is www.sassykandle.com, and that's Sassy, Kandle.com, not Candle. The company is Sassy Kandle with a K. Her Etsy page is etsy.com/shop/Sassy Kandle Co. Candle has a K and the C, of course, Co is a C. And the Facebook page is facebook.com/Sassy Kandle Co. You can find the links in the About section underneath this video and also on my text version of this review at waxmeltreviews.com. Scents are fantastic. I even like the iridescent, very slightly glittery labels that are on some of them. Some of them don't have that, but some of them do. I really like the labels. They're just very creative. A couple of these you can see were tester scents that she finally decided to put on her website. So I helped, with the testing of those, but these actually, the tester scents here made it to the website. I reviewed the Sassy Kandle Co.'s wax melts, her non-holiday, non-winter scents in August, and also I reviewed more in October. So if you go to waxmeltreviews.com, you'll see the links to the August and October reviews that I did as well. So we have a lot of reviews to go through. I'm going to try to make this quick. First and if you've never seen my reviews before, if I put the wax back into the container, it means that I'm not keeping it. There's a lot of reasons why I will not keep wax that I review. I actually don't keep most of the wax that I review only because I have so many wax melts I can't keep all of it. So I really have to make a judgment call as to what I'm going to keep. Sometimes I don't keep a scent because I don't like the scent, or maybe it doesn't throw well. Usually it's because I have a lot of similar scents, or like I said, I already have way too many wax melts, so I don't need any more. And also, when I do my review, I don't look at the scent notes until after I've done the review because I don't want my nose to be swayed by what I think it should smell like. So first we have Alpine Frost. The notes are fresh, cool mountain breezes on cypress trees and frosted wood with notes of oak moss and fresh spices. It's a fantastic scent that combines a sweet, clean, fresh, soapy body wash scent with a pine note. A great combination. And the throw was medium, 3 out of 5. Next we have Aspen Winter. Notes are citrus blends with an abundance of warm winter spices of clove, cinnamon, and sweet vanilla. I really like this scent. It's a sweet, candied cinnamon scent with cloves, but I also detect a creamy, sweet vanilla buttercream, which keeps this scent from being just another cinnamon scent. But it's not a cinnamon roll type scent either, and I don't detect any bakery notes. It's more like a sweet cinnamon frosting. Looking at the scent notes, I don't smell any citrus at all, and the throw was medium, 3 out of 5. Next we have Autumn Red Maple. Oh my gosh, I love this scent. The notes are a sweet and warm maple scent with notes of ripe pear and vanilla bean blended with toasted maple wood and amber. It's a very unusual scent. I love it. It smells like rich caramel, maple, a little bit of apple, black pepper, and a little bit of wood. It almost has a smidgen of a barbecue sauce vibe, but it's too rich and caramely to be barbecue sauce. Looking at the scent notes, pear is the apple note I'm detecting. It's a fantastic scent, and the throw is medium, 3 to 3.5 out of 5. Next we have Bayberry, and the notes are, this scent is the perfect blend of bayberries, fir, and balsam with just the right amount of nutmeg and spice. It's a very unusual scent. On cold sniff, I don't like it at all, but warmed, It's unique. I still don't know if I like it or not, but I can't stop smelling it. I smell pine with a sour note, almost like sage, but there's also a warm, very slightly sweet note in the background, like amber, and maybe some kind of resinous tree sap type note, like an oud would. I don't smell berries at all. This actually smells like some kind of chemical, but not a bad chemical. Looking at the scent notes, they just seem too simple for this complex of a scent. And the throw was bold, 5 out of 5, a scent monster that took over the entire house. Really love this scent. Next we have chestnuts and brown sugar. Oh my gosh. The notes are a very sweet, rich, and buttery seasonal fragrance, a warm baking smell with caramel, rich maple, chestnuts, and buttery brown sugar. This is a fantastic, sweet, rich, buttery caramel and brown sugar scent with just a hint of nut. It's not a salty caramel scent, and not really even a bakery scent, as there's no bready or cookie notes. And the throw is strong, 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. Next is Christmas Memories. Nice green wax there. Notes are orange peel and cranberry sauce flowing nicely into middle notes of cinnamon sticks and freshly ground cloves with base notes of evergreen and pine cones. This is a very nice spruce scent with a hint of wood and a very slightly peppery note. And maybe a smidgen of a nutty note in the background. There's also a hint of cloves and maybe cinnamon, but very faint. Looking at the scent notes, I don't smell orange, but there could be a barely detectable berry note, which is the cranberry. The base note of evergreen is definitely the predominant note in the scent. Melted, though, I don't smell all the complexities that I smell on cold sniff. Melted, I just smell a nice, smoky spruce scent, but none of the other notes. The throw is medium, 3.5 out of 5. Next, we have Crackling Campfire. As you can see, I'm keeping a lot of these scents because they're that good. Notes are that warm, smoky, woodsy firewood scent. I really like this one. It's very smoky, but not a woodsy smoke like an actual campfire, but more of like a liquid smoke that you put on food, as it also has a little bit of a clove note. It's a nice, warm, smoky fall or winter scent, and the throw is strong, 4 out of 5. Next we have Deck the Halls. And this... Oh, here we go. Deck the Halls. Notes are blend of cinnamon bark and leaves with fir needles and pine enhanced by clove buds. I smell cloves and a warm, musky perfume note with a hint of pine. It's a very nice combination. Looking at the scent notes, I'm surprised I don't see musk or floral or some kind of perfumey notes, since I definitely smell that in there. And the throw is medium, 3 out of 5. Next we have Holiday Festivities. Notes are spruce, apple cider, cranberries, grapefruit, mandarin, cinnamon, and clove with a light essence of vanilla beans. Wow. This smells a little bit like Scentsy Snowberry, which is one of my favorite scents. This scent has a little bit more of a spruce note than the Scentsy Snowberry. I smell spruce, but there's also other notes in the background, maybe a hint of orange, nut, and vanilla. And looking at the scent notes, yes, I do smell the slight bitterness of the grapefruit in a good way, and the orange, which is the mandarin, and there's the vanilla. I don't smell apple at all, and very little, if any, of the cinnamon and the clove. Fantastic scent, and the throw was strong, 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Next we have Hot Cranberry Tea. The notes are cranberry, fragrant tea leaves, and a touch of lemon and spices. This is a nice sweet cranberry scent with a hint of cinnamon. It's not very tart, which is good. I don't smell tea or lemon at all, though. But it's still a wonderful scent, and the throw is strong, 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Next is Merry Mistletoe. You can see how much I love these scents because I'm keeping a lot of them. Merry Mistletoe notes are a festive pine scent with a top note of sweet berries and green apples and Siberian pine needles. Notes of cedarwood, balsam, patchouli, blue spruce, and citrus round out this fantastic holiday scent. I love pine scents, and this one is fantastic. It's pine, tempered with a tiny bit of vanilla, I think, and maybe a hint of berry. It has just a smidgen of sweetness. I don't smell apple, citrus, or patchouli per se, but the patchouli is probably the slightly woodsy, barely tobacco-y warmth I'm detecting. Melted, it smells even better. Such an amazing scent. And after a few hours, I detected a little bit more of the vanilla, even though there's no vanilla in the scent notes. The throw is strong, 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Next is mulled cider. And I'm not a big fan of mulled cider scents, but this one was really, really good. Notes are a spicy bouquet of apple, clove, orange, and cinnamon top notes with a sweet musky background. Despite the scent name, this is not a mulled cider type scent. It's apple cider, but without the harsh mulling spices that a lot of apple cider scents tend to have. It's very sweet, more like apple juice, and with a little bit of spice that actually makes it smell more like apple butter. There may also be a smidgen of tea and honey. Looking at the scent notes, it's the musk that probably makes this scent so unique. Very nice scent, and the throw is medium, 3 to 3.5 out of 5. Next we have peppermint twist. Notes are cool peppermint and a splash of sweet vanilla. This is a nice, sweet, creamy vanilla peppermint scent like the inside of a peppermint patty, but no chocolate. The throw is medium, 3.5 out of 5. Next is pomegranate cider. Notes are aroma of hot cider spiced with cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. The scent is then punched up with notes of pomegranate and strawberry. I really like this one. It smells like cranberry, but sweeter and less tart than a lot of cranberry scents I've smelled. And there may be a sweet apple note in there as well. Looking at the scent notes, no apple, so it must be the strawberry that I smell. It's very nice. The spices are subtle, just enough to make this smell like a light cranberry apple cider. And the throw is medium, 3 out of 5. Next is pumpkin honey chai. Notes are this sweet and spicy fragrance blends creamy pumpkin with freshly grated cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and black chai, balanced out with the smooth notes of vanilla, milk, and honey. This is a pumpkin pie type scent, but there are other notes that make this not smell like just another pumpkin pie scent. It's very rich and creamy with almost a caramel or butterscotch note. I don't smell honey or chai or tea at all, although the sweet, rich caramely scent might be the honey. The creamy notes are probably the vanilla and milk, and the throw is medium, 3 to 3.5 out of 5. Next is pumpkin pecan waffles. Notes are maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. This smells a lot like Mainstay's pecan pumpkin cake from Walmart. A super rich, nutty maple caramel scent, although this scent has a little bit of an almond note and is very slightly sweeter. It might be a dupe for Bath & Body Works pumpkin pecan waffles, although I've never smelled that one. Looking at the scent notes, I'm surprised I don't see any kind of nutty note. And I don't detect pumpkin spice, which is good. It's a fantastic scent. Throw is strong, 4 out of 5. Next is pumpkin spice. Notes are butternut squash, pumpkin puree, cinnamon, clove, and vanilla. It's not a typical pumpkin spice type scent, which is good. It's a nice caramel pumpkin scent, and it's not salty like a lot of pumpkin scents can be, and I don't smell a lot of spice, so it really is unique. And the throw is medium, 3 to 3.5 out of 5. Next is Rocky Mountain Christmas. Notes are balsam, fir, evergreen, cedar, berries, and a hint of the forest. I smell pine, but there's another strong note in there that I can't identify that makes this scent a little sour or salty or smoky or even savory. Something I can't figure out. It's a different type of pine scent. Not bad, just different. Looking at the scent notes, there's nothing out of the ordinary. I don't smell berries at all, and this is not a sweet scent, but I really like it, and the throw is medium, 3 to 3.5 out of 5. Next is spiced cranberry. Notes are fresh tart cranberry with yummy spice notes. This is a sweet but lightly tart cranberry with a pine note. When melted, I smell the pine just a little bit more, but it's a nice combination of the pine and the fruity note. Looking at the scent notes, I don't smell any spice like cinnamon, and I'm surprised I don't see pine or balsam in the scent notes. The throw is medium, 3 to 3.5 out of 5. Next we have Thankful. Notes are sparkling citrus, cinnamon powder, and Macintosh apple with notes of blush rose, clove buds, and crushed greens on a base of raspberry jam, scarlet peach, and sugared vanilla. This smells like apple cider made with sour brown apples that have fallen to the ground, but not in a bad way. Or maybe apple cider and fallen brown leaves. It's sweet and a little sour with a little bit of cloves and cinnamon. Looking at the scent notes, I don't smell rose, raspberry, peach, or vanilla, and I'm surprised I don't see any woodsy or sour notes, but maybe that's the crushed greens. And the throw is strong, 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Next we have Winter Candy Apple. The notes are a fun, festive blend of red apple, winter rose petals, and candied orange. I smell a very sweet candy type apple scent with a perfume note, like maybe a pink sugar mixed in. Looking at the scent notes, there's the perfume, which is the rose. And, yep, that's rose that I smell. I don't smell orange, but the candied part of the orange note is probably the sweet candy note of the apple that I smell. When melted, I also detect a hint of light wood that tempers some of the sweetness of this scent. I really like the scent, and the throw is medium, 3 to 3.5 out of 5. And last, we have Yuletide. Notes are the aroma of bayberries and apples with a base note of fresh pine needles and thyme with a top note of freshly ground cinnamon bark and mulberry. I smell sweet cranberry with a hint of tartness, apple, orange, and a hint of pine, and maybe a smidgen of cinnamon. It's a nice, refreshing winter scent. Looking at the scent notes, there's no cranberry or orange, so it's probably the combination of the bayberries and the apples that I smell. And the throw was mild, 2.5 to 3 out of 5. So there you have it. I love these scents, as you can tell by the fact that I'm keeping a lot of them. If you want to see a text version of this review, just go to waxmeltreviews.com. And I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I really tried to keep it as brief as possible, and I kept it under 20 minutes, so I'm pretty happy about that. Everyone have a wonderful holiday, and okay, have a good day.